It is day number 3 of my holiday nail art series. I am absolutely thrilled to be showing you this. This is a beautiful new color I got from Holo Taco. For me, it kind of reminds me of the Northern Lights and how beautiful of a shimmer it has when you are able to see it in the sky. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous in the bottle, even looking at it right now. You can see how nice it is. It's this kind of gray-blue undertones with a green shimmer in it. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited to try it out right now on my nails. As you can see, I am going in with that first coat right now. It is a bit sheer with the first coat, but that is absolutely okay. There is no problem with that. I'm going to go in for a second coat later, so we can just keep working through that. So, as you know, this is my holiday nail series, and I'm so excited to see what other things I can come up with for this. Normally, I don't post this many, videos, or post anything on my Instagram account, not to this caliber anyways. Normally, I just post a couple of sets. So I'm actually really excited to challenge myself this year and to try and get at least 12 different designs out there. And so far, so good. I'm on my third design. There you can see it. It's beautiful. As you can see now, it's easier to see. I didn't even notice that until I was watching, but there is holo glitter in the undertones and the backgrounds with the green. That's holographic glitter, which is gorgeous. I guess it just has to be under a certain light. But I didn't notice it as much before. It wasn't as easy to see, and I thought I was just going a little bit crazy there, but I think it looks stunning, to say the least. I don't know about you guys, if anybody else is doing holiday nails or what designs you're looking to do, or if there's anything you want to see, please let me know. And I will try to see if I can fit it in. I'm still looking for some ideas. This is just my third set. And obviously I still have a few more to go. Looking at my nails now, you can really see how that second coat really makes it stand out. You can see that it's not as sheer anymore, and I think it's got great coverage. And it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it looks even more like the Northern Lights here. One day I would absolutely love to go somewhere where you can see them really well. Where I live now, it is hard to see them, and you don't usually get that opportunity. And I would love to see them in their full glory. But for now, these nails will just have to do. And they look stunning as is. They're beautiful. And I just love the way that green shifts as I move my hands around. Now I'm going in and just putting on a thin layer of the top coat before I put on my design. This, I feel like, is an absolutely critical part of nail art, is just making sure that you get some layer of top coat in between your background color and your design, at least for me. Because I find I do have the tendency to not always get it 100% the first time. And having that layer of top coat there can really save the undercoat or the undercolors that you have. Because I'm able to go in and change it around without it affecting as much of the nail polish underneath. Or if I press down too hard when I'm putting on nail decals or a sticker, this really helps to make sure that everything's secured in underneath before I go in and add any extra design or any embellishment that I might want to add onto my nail art. And as you can see, I'm trying to go around and get the sidewall and make sure that I get the front, tip of my nail as well, to make sure that everything is really sealed in well. I think it also helps with making it a bit shinier the more top coat you put on. I don't know if that's actually true or just something I've made myself believe. It could completely be a placebo effect, but I find it to be absolutely gorgeous when I put on a couple of extra layers of top coat. As you can see here, I just have a thin layer. It's one of the ones from Holo Taco. And I find this one's great because it doesn't add a lot of bulk, but it makes it look so shiny. Here I'm adding some little Santa stickers, which I absolutely love. These are beautiful. They're gorgeous. They were a little bit big for my nails though, and I did not completely wait for the nail polish underneath to dry, which was my fault. That had nothing to do with the stickers, so as you can see here, I'm just kind of carefully pressing it down, holding on, and making sure it sticks, because that is one of the things I found with using stickers, especially ones like these. I got them from Amazon, and they're fantastic. But if you use a peel-off base coat underneath, which I did in this case, I forgot to film it, sorry. It can peel off the nail polish and the peel-off base if you use stickers that are too big or that weren't able to stick down properly. And as you can see, I do struggle trying to get stickers off with these tweezers. They are older, and I do use them for nail polish a lot, so they do get nail polish on them. And while I do clean them, they just get dull over time, and it is hard to keep them in peak condition. And here you can see again, I'm just gently tapping it on, making sure it's going to stay where I want it to stay. These guys were actually 3D nail stickers, so as you can see if you look at them closely, they are a bit thicker than normal nail stickers are, and they do have a bit of a texture to them, which could be good or bad depending on what you're looking for. I thought they were pretty cool. I liked the way they looked and felt, but that might not be for everybody. As you can see, I'm just going in here and adding different stickers to each fingernail. I've got my 3D Santa, I have a Christmas tree. I'm going in and adding the Christmas decorations or ornaments with some snowflakes with them. I thought that would be kind of cute. It kind of ties in Santa with the red, but also decorating for the Christmas tree. Absolutely beautiful. I do like to have some sort of scheme or idea behind what I do, but sometimes only I can see that, and that's okay as long as I'm happy with what's on my nails. Nothing else really matters that much, at least for me. I've got my beautiful little penguin on there. He looks so cute. I love his party hat. And then I'm gonna add a Santa. I think this is an owl, I'm not 100% sure, but I thought he was cute. He kind of ties in my Santa and my penguin, and really with all the hats and the red, I think it just kind of works out to pull the whole thing together. And just carefully stick them on there. You do have to be really careful when you use tweezers to do this, or long nails, because you can indent the other layers of nail polish if you're not careful, which is something I have a hard time with if I'm trying to move quickly. I will accidentally dent it, and then it does take a lot of work to try and get any dents out, just because if the nail polish is semi-dry, it won't smooth out as well. Or if you have a peel-off base, if you do smooth it out and manage to get it looking nice again, the peel-off base might not be all over the bottom layer anymore. And now I'm just kind of going in and adding some snowflakes. With snowflakes, I find it's kind of important to not make them all uniform and in the exact same spot. This also really helps because my hand-eye coordination with this is not great. So they just kind of end up in the rough area of where I wanted them, which apparently ended up to be all in the middle now that I'm looking at them closely. But that's okay. Snowflakes are beautiful just like you and me, and no matter where I put them on the nail, they're gonna look great. And there I am again, just making sure everything's sticking to where it's supposed to be. Last but not least, adding on that top coat to make sure that those stickers stay where they're supposed to be. This part is actually really important with having nail stickers, especially 3D nail stickers, because if you don't add this second layer of top coat on there, sealing in the stickers, they are likely to pop off. And this can happen more, at least for me. When I have a peel-off base underneath, I find that having the top coat on there helps seal it in and keep it on for longer. Of course, I'm still able to peel it off when the time comes, but making sure that I get all the way to the sidewall and just get the tip and wrap that up, that there's no issue really there, and they stay on for a good couple days. I do, as you can see, try and get some of the extra nail polish off my fingertips whenever some accidentally goes over. The Santa one here I found hard to try and get the top coat over top just because he was textured, and I felt like I kept losing nail polish in different areas of him. His hat was textured, his face had some spots pumping out, and his shirt had a bit of texture, and that made it a bit more difficult just to get everything covered in top coat nicely and being able to keep that texture. That's something I really do struggle with any sort of 3D nail art, is when I try and seal it in with a top coat. Oftentimes I can lose that texture that I put in there, and it does make it harder. And if you're watching, you can see that I am struggling to get the top coat out of this nail polish bottle. It is close to the end, but I have such a hard time throwing it out before it's completely done. I usually like to do refills of these ones. I usually buy the big bottle and just pour it in. And I don't want to be wasteful. If there's still nail polish in there and it's still working, I want to use it, and I don't want to just throw it out. It just takes a bit more time, but that is okay for my purposes. I'm just doing my nails right now and not typically anybody else's, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. And there I am, just sealing in that owl, making sure everything is going to stay where it's supposed to be. And that's the final effect, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.